Today's the day, heading up to Amsterdam, gonna meet the ladies from Bite the Bullet, be on the panel up there.
You are tuned into episode 50 and the first ever live show of Bite the Bullet podcast.
Over here I might have felt like an old guy, man.
Especially because you know some of these people.
This thing on?
We have a lot coming up.
The main thing that you have to focus on, at least with the analysis paralysis, is to fail.
Yeah. There's no way around up.
Nope. You gotta go through it. Just got off the call with the ladies from Bite the Bullet. Met the other panel members, so I'm gonna be on episode 50. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm gonna send out a few emails now, what it is, and then jumping back on the other activities because we still got deadlines to hit, bro. So just got a little freshen up from El Primo. Today's the day, heading up to Amsterdam, gonna meet the ladies from Bite the Bullet, be on the panel of their 50th show. It's also my birthday weekend, so the OG is turning 4.0, leveling up to level 4, but no big celebrations right now, just little celebrations here in the Netherlands. And then Wednesday we head to the islands because it's my mom's 80th birthday, so I'm turning 40, she's turning 80, so definitely gotta celebrate those milestones together. One degree weather, cold as 2025. Yeah, let's do this. Just got back from St. Martin, beautiful weather, definitely good vibes. Spent almost 3 weeks over there. But yeah, gotta put out this new vlog and looking back at the footage here and recapping. I'll walk you guys through some of what was happening back then. Whenever I'm heading up to Amsterdam, Den Haag, Rotterdam sides, I love to take a little gas station stop, pick up some coffee, get fully focused on the ride up, and get some inspiration, etc. So we stopped there.
Altijd als ze niet werken, hè?
Ja, hoe is het?
Hey, fijne avond. Zo.
One of the things that's always surprising or maybe unexpected is at these events when you meet up with people that you haven't seen in a while, and just the good vibes and energy that brings. I really love it. I'm looking forward to creating more of those moments in 2025.
So what's going on, guys?
So what? Come have a seat right here. If you don't, I gonna point to you.
Our next person is someone who recently very much inspired me after I heard their story. They're an entrepreneur. They started their own company, which works with some of the biggest companies here in the Netherlands. And they also became, I forgot what it was, but I know you met President Obama. So please welcome John Sandiford.
The producers of the show asked us to send in a little quirky, weird fact about ourselves.
The Hakken. That ain't me.
Yeah, but they ain't got the music, so I can't hit it. Sorry.
So unless you know my history that I also was partially raised here in the Netherlands, you wouldn't necessarily guess that I would know how to do some of those classic gabber, hakken, Dutch dances.
John, let's hakken.
Maybe
let's
at the end. What was that?
Let's hakken, John. On to the... Give us some action.
That's fine.
Can you guys hear me, actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfectly.
Now, come on.
But she's basically gonna.
Over here, I might have felt like an old guy, man.
I hearing the
You
guests
can't
from the
help,
crowd.
especially because you know some of these people.
This thing on?
Throughout the event, there were multiple times when I wasn't fully hearing myself on stage.
When are you eating fried chicken? You know
Brother,
you do the
second.
chicken.
Okay, but you didn't
This
think
thing
about
on?
all of
Just
that.
say.
Some of the folks made some fun of me afterwards, but hey, it's all good.
I learned to realize that everybody gonna have a perception of you, and that's something you can't control. So as much as I could resonate with that of like, I don't want to make this person feel bad, I don't have full control over that. And I can't compromise who I am to make sure they feel comfortable.
So there was tons of positive energy, tons of positive vibes. People left the building feeling motivated, feeling inspired. And I think that was definitely the ultimate goal. So several people came up to me after the show.
You give a story. You explain.
Oh, the comfort zone, the fear, learning. Yeah. I continued to have some of those inspirational and motivational conversations with them.
I was really relating to that obstacle through that two region on the other side. Yeah. There's no way around up.
Nope. You gotta go through it. So it was great to get that feedback from all persons that were interested and really connected with what I was saying on stage.
Right outside of the comfort zone lies the fear zone, because you're afraid to step out. Past the fear zone lies the learning zone. So once you get past the fear and you have the nervousness that you have right now, it all kind of depends, and it ebbs and flows depending on the situation. But outside the fear zone then comes the learning zone. So now after fear, you actually begin to learn, and once you get those lessons from what you learn, you enter the growth zone, and that's when you really start to grow.
So I like to bring it back to Super Mario.
In this clip specifically, I was inspired to go on a rant about Super Mario.
You got two types of mushrooms in there. You got a bad mushroom, you got a good mushroom, right? If you never know, you quickly learn bad mushroom gonna kill you, good mushroom power you up. And there's like one turtle in there, the green turtle, right? You hit the shell and you push it. So that's all you learn in level 1. But the very first time you come in, you're also gonna have fear, like, oh shit, they might kill me again. By the time you went through that a couple times, you're like,
If you've been watching the content, you know I reference Super Mario, the game, a lot to do with the obstacles that you have to face in life and how you overcome those obstacles.
But now, boom, boom, hit the flag, level 1 complete. You're in level 2 now. New challenges. So the fear comes back. But then you figure it out. Level 3, boom, new challenges.
And you have to accept that you can't go from level 1 to level 5.
The main thing that you have to focus on, at least with the analysis paralysis, is to fail. Fail repeatedly, fail forward, and just keep on failing until you can't fail no more, because then you'll succeed.
There's no cheat code to get there. And even if there was a cheat code, you would get slapped right back down to level 1 because you haven't experienced what is needed to be on level 2, 3, and 4 first.
That's not a milestone. There you go. Hit 100 subscribers. You can go for 200.
Yeah.
You can go for 500. You can
No,
go for
but it
1,000.
is a milestone.
Yeah, it is.
Every one of them is a milestone. Every one of them is a level 1. You understand? Because
This is the first time you'll
because,
get to 101.
because that level 1, when you hit that flag the first time, there's a good feeling. You gotta celebrate that shit.
Exactly.
The only thing you got to know is it ain't done yet.
Every step of the way, it taught me that my mind can create my reality. Every time you start to build up relationships, they also get completely broken. That teaches you as a kid already that life is not a bed of roses. You have to constantly look for the brighter side of things to be able to keep moving on. But it also teaches you to easily make new connections, and that it's okay that sometimes things end. Reasons and seasons, right? So some people come into your life for a reason, others come into your life for a season, and you have to know when someone's season is over.
Once again, congrats to Jojo and Hadie and Bite the Bullet 2025 taking over.
And it's for these moments and these conversations why I really invest my time aiming to connect with the next generation, aiming to connect with our community. It's to share these stories and let our community know that, you know, there's several of us out there doing things, growing, looking to succeed and work on our growth mindset.
And I want others to know that it is possible, even for us coming from small islands.
I don't really attend these things as well, but feel good coming out today.
So he mentioned that he normally doesn't come out to these type of things, but his girl is connected to Hadie, so they're good friends, so he tagged along.
You know, like, we take it for granted, like, our own people, like, we don't overlook them because we say, like, they're one of us, you know? Yeah. It's all about, like, learning from others who are in these things.
And then to his surprise, he connected very well with many of the things that I was saying on stage.
For y'all, what's something you taken into the new year that you feel like is a foundation to you continuing to achieve your goals?
Ooh.
Love that.
100%. Having a career that's now spanning over 15 years, I've been through different ebbs and flows. And even before I had this career, I had a kind of career in music for some time. All of those different journeys had like different versions of me. And there were certain versions of me that was absolutely non-compromising. I would say in my recent arc over the past 5 years, I took a step back many times in being my true self. So what I'll bring into 2025 is continue to be the non-compromising version of myself to 75%. So I also learned how to make enough compromises where it's still in balance, but not that it gets over that 50% mark. I've been following these ladies for quite some time. Got in contact via their producer. I think it was last November is when we first physically met, had some exchanges. They were also at the previous event and reached out to be part of their 50th episode, which was definitely an honor and almost a manifestation to make that happen.
And now we have B2B studios.
And now you have the studio, and it's like
so now I
you've
can
seen it from
scratch it
paper to reality.
Yeah.
Web with the linkage, you just that kind of one thing we can make it talk like they say talk today. If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be me. And then if it wasn't for me, it wouldn't be exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. We got everybody pass the torch on to the next one, pick up the next one. That's the same thing they tell me. They was like, hey, because we host your EV event here, it's how we get this. Bite the bullet. Congrats to the girls, to Hadie and Jody. We outside doing a big 2025.
But one of the things that kind of keeps me back sometimes is thinking too much. I tell myself going into this year, I'm not going to do that. So like silencing my mind in a way, letting it flow whichever way it goes. We have a lot coming up for ourselves, but also like not focusing on the fact that it has to go a specific way. Understanding that whichever way it goes is fine. And whatever comes out of it, like I'm going to be happy with that.
Yeah, so then the ladies had a surprise performer scheduled, which they didn't reveal until the show itself. To my surprise, it was someone that I didn't know. From the first note and those first vocals, I'm like, whoa, this girl could sing. We spoke afterwards, had a good little connection, and recently when I was in St. Martin, actually, we recorded a podcast episode, so that's going to be upcoming. So look out for that, guys.
If you got your friends with you, they're going to hype up the rest of the crowd and get a crowd with you. You don't get that reaction. So after that come out, you had my ear. One thing, what you do here, hats off. You know St. Martin. St. Martin people
they will celebrate
on everybody to come.
Thank you guys so much for the conversation.
Thank you guys for having us.
Yeah.
Well, before I go, I definitely wanted to bring a gift over for the ladies to celebrate this huge achievement, being consistent for 50 episodes in for about almost 2 years and consistently growing, and definitely with all the announcements that they made at the show, you can see that they are leveling up in 2025. So congrats, ladies.
Oh my God, are we getting gifts?
I figure I wouldn't do it when I first came on stage, so I'll do it when I'm exiting. So eventually I chose the Moet with the glasses. 50th episode. Congratulations. 2025. And then my wife reminded me, hey, it's not only the two of them, it's also those behind the scenes. And I said, you're right.
1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, watch us do an episode and we're gonna drink from this.
So we can't just have 2 glasses to celebrate. And then I don't know if they got like some significant others, whatever, or you know. So
That's
Look
really
at
lovely.
you,
Thank you
Joe.
guys so much.
Come, let me guys Joe. Thank you.
you're welcome.
I know you behind the camera, but let me hug the camera first.
And then you're behind the camera, but I still want to hug you. So much.
Thank you so much. But really, thank you guys, because I don't know, the goal of this panel was just to inspire you guys who came and also just have a chit chat. I feel like it didn't have to be too serious, but also just let people know what we're doing and see how we could tell our story, and maybe y'all could take something home. And thank y'all, because honestly, there was moments, and Hadie, I was watching you.
Me?
There was just moments where I was like, girl, we here.
Yeah.
You know, like we sitting here, we doing this, and it's beautiful to see, because when we doing this, it's usually behind a camera. So we don't get to just see your faces, hear your responses. And I think for us, this is just a milestone. I can't put into words. I'm not gonna get emotional, it's not like me. But really, we appreciate it. For everybody who came, for everybody who supported us, and for everybody who just came up to us, and you even said the smallest thing of like, hi. It's very valuable.
That's
so
true.
just letting y'all know that.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Actually, the first vlog that coming out on Monday, I had asked if there was anybody from Sucker Garden in the house, and nobody replied. So today, we got garden in the house.
Yeah, so we wasn't necessarily late. We were still on time when we was reaching, but we wanted to leave earlier so that we gotta grab a little something to eat. So now we're doing the non-healthy stuff at what time in the morning? 1, 2. On the way back to Anchor. But are you enjoying yourself? Yep. Yes, sir. It was definitely an amazing vibe. Yeah, I guess this is the end of the vlog, man. We heading back home. Adios.